Bugs Bunny's Easter Special is a really fun film. This is borderline feature length. It's about 50 minutes, and it's actually the perfect length to tell the story. This was released in 1977, and we have a great voice cast, of course, with Mel Blanc voicing Bugs Bunny and many other characters. I'll name them in a moment, just in case you don't want the spoilers of which characters do appear. I know that the element of surprise is something that I really liked with this, because I didn't know which character they'd visit next, and I'll explain what I mean by that in a moment. And we have June Foray as Granny. Granny gets a phone call from the Easter Bunny, and the Easter Bunny is unable to be the Easter Bunny, and they need to get a temporary replacement. And of course, Granny thinks of Bugs, but Bugs is busy filming another cartoon, so he's not able to take the place of the Easter Bunny. So throughout the film, they visit various other Warner Brothers characters to try and find a good Easter Bunny. Daffy Duck keeps trying to convince them he's a good Easter Bunny, but that's not who they're going with. They don't listen to Daffy Duck. They decide to try other characters instead. And we will then visit the character, and then the character will show us a clip, i.e. a Looney Tunes cartoon, maybe Merry Melodies. I can't remember if any of them were Merry Melodies, but certainly Warner Brothers cartoons, to demonstrate their acting abilities, to try and convince Granny and Bugs that they have the ability to act like the Easter Bunny. And I think that that's a really fun concept, and the new footage we get of them walking to the different characters and the characters trying to convince Granny, I thought was really good fun, and something that I think worked really well. And I like the fact that even though Bugs wasn't able to be the Easter Bunny, he is in it a decent amount as he goes with Granny to find a suitable replacement. So it is definitely a Bugs Bunny-centred story. With regards to the clip selection, they're absolutely fine. We have a lot of clips in this, and I think it's a really fun way to basically put together a collection of cartoons, but with a nice transition between each one. It's not just back-to-back cartoon. We actually have a really fun overarching narrative. And of course, Easter lends itself well to fun colours, and we do actually get to meet the Easter Bunny as well. And I like the design of the character. I think that worked really well. So I have no complaints. It's a fun idea. The narrative flowed really well. And if you're looking to watch Warner Brothers cartoons, all of the cartoons in this I'd of course seen before, I've reviewed them before, but most of them I haven't seen since I reviewed them, so it was fun to have them packaged together like this, and I really enjoyed it. I think it worked really well. So I will mention the characters now who also appear, basically the characters that Mel Blanc voices. I don't have anything else to say about this, so if you don't want to know which characters appear, definitely recommend you check it out. It's really well done. It's directed by Jerry Chinakwe. I probably am mispronouncing that. And written by Fritz Freleng and David Attiege. Obviously, the Easter story, the cartoons themselves, are written and directed by various different people. Really enjoyed it. Definitely worth checking out if you're a Bugs fan or just a Warner Brothers fan in general. So very quickly, the other characters that we get, some of whom, I mean, to be honest, none of them are really good contenders for the Easter Bunny, but some of them less so than others. So we have Yosemite Sam. Yosemite Sam as the Easter Bunny is a very amusing thought. Tweety and Sylvester could have been quite cute. Pepé Le Pew, not too bad an idea. Foghorn, Leghorn, I can see him fitting the role but not looking the part. And we also have Porky Pig as well. Obviously, I won't say ultimately what happens. I don't want to spoil it, but it was quite fun to imagine all of the characters as the Easter Bunny. So definitely a fun story. A nice way to rediscover a lot of the cartoons, and something that I definitely recommend you check out if you're a fan of Bugs or Warner Brothers cartoons in general.